In this video, I'm going to show you how to add and subtract decimals. Now, adding and subtracting decimals is very similar to adding and subtracting whole numbers. So let's take a look. Let's say I give you 4.6 or 4 6/10 plus 2 3/10 or 2.3. Now you'd add starting in the smallest column, working your way up to the greater column. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Keep your decimal place the same. 4 plus 2 is 6. So 4.6 plus 2.3 equals 6.9. Let's look at subtracting that. 4.6 minus 2.3, same thing. Starting on the right side, working our way towards the left. So 6/10 minus 3/10 would just leave you with 3/10 right here. Decimal stays in line. 4 minus 2 is 2. So 4.6 minus 2.3 is 2 3/10. Let's say I wanted you to add 5.99 and 1.8. Keep everything in line. So the tenths place must be lined up with the tenths place. The whole numbers added lined up with the whole number, so your 1 should be in the same place. If there were tens, those would be in the same place. And you can see you have a blank space in the thousandths, so just put your placeholder 0 down. And now add from there. 9 plus 0 is 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So we get 7.79 as our answer. Now, again, subtracting 5.99 and 1.8, we're going to put that placeholder 0 in and subtract. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. Bring down that decimal, keep that decimal in line, and 5 minus 1 is 4. So 5 99/100ths minus 1 8/10 is going to be equal to 4 19/100ths. Let's say I want you to add 10.3 to 5.7. 3 plus 7 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. And 1 plus, there's nothing here, so that's like a 0. 1 plus 0 is just 1, and make sure your decimal stays in line. So that would give you 16. Let's do 10.3 minus 5.7. We cannot take 7 away from 3, so we're going to have to borrow from the next column. However, there is nothing in this next column. So we're going to take away from this side. So this is going to become 0 now. And this 0 now becomes a 10. Now we're going to be able to take away. So take this and make it a 9, because we're taking 1 away from the tens place, and add 10 to this. So now instead of 3, we have 13 because we took 10 away from that. 13 minus 7 is going to give us 6, and 9 minus 5 is going to give us 4. So we're going to get 4.6 as our answer. And remember, just as a refresher, when you're taking from a different column and moving it over, you're moving it over by tens. So this is 1, we're taking that 1, we're moving it over, so this 1's place now becomes a 10. This 10 became a 9, and we made the tenths place into 13/100ths, or 13. So that we could take 7 away from it. Let's say I want you to add 6 44/100ths and 7 43/100ths. starting on the right side, we're going to do 4 plus 3, which is 7. 4 plus 4 is 8. Keep the decimal in line. And 6 plus 7 is 13. Now let's subtract those. 6.44 minus 7.43. 4 minus 3 will give us 1. 4 minus 4 will give us 0. Keep the decimal in line. Now look, 6 minus 7, we can't take 7 away from 6. So we're going to get a negative number for this. 6 minus 7 is going to give us a negative 1. So 6.44 minus 7.43 is going to give us a negative 1.01, or negative 1 1/100th. Say I ask you to add 2 565 thousandths and 1 439 thousandths. Five plus 9 is 14. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 3 is 10. Carry the 1 again. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. Put the 0, carry the 1 again, keeping the decimal in line. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So we're going to get 4 4 thousandths as our answer. Now let's subtract these two numbers. We cannot take 9 away from 5, so we're going to borrow from the column to the left. Taking away 1 from 6, this will now become a 5, but we can add 10 to the 15. But we can add 10 to the 5 to make it a 15 now. So 15 minus 9 is going to give us 6. 5 minus 3 is 2. 5 minus 4 is 1. Keep the decimal in line, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have 1 126 thousandths.